Hi, what's up guys? How you doing? It is LA5TY here. Welcome to a slightly different video than I normally do. I've done probably maybe 2 or 3 of these over the years. I'm going to be doing a setup video today, a setup tour if you will. Basically I'm going to show you around everything that I use day to day in order to make my videos for you guys and in like the little office space that I'm in as I'm making them. So if we flip the camera around, this is the first thing I wanted to show you. This is like the soundproofing stuff that I have on my walls, which basically means it doesn't echo and I get really good sound quality. Like the air and stuff in this room is so dead. Like it just means that I can clap and I can make noises and it doesn't echo. And they're just like basically little rubber or like foamy pad things, and they're just angled and stuff, and you set them up on the wall. I think a lot of people glue them, but I just like put a little pin in the wall. I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, there's tiny little pins everywhere, and I've got them all like behind my setup as well, and it really does help. Like I notice such a massive difference, and I know a lot of YouTubers have these now because they are just they're sort of the thing you have to make one it makes your like office space look a lot more professional. I think they look really cool, and it helps a lot, trust me. Next up, excuse the reflection in the thingy, but a lot of you comment on this in my videos when I do like live comms. You can see in the background that I have this Ipswich Town sort of picture on my wall. This was when I went to Wembley in 2000 to watch Ipswich beat Barnsley 4-2 in the playoff finals, and that's the day that we made it to the Premier League ages and ages ago. One of the best days of my life. I was there. I can't really picture. I was like somewhere up there. I was relatively high up, I guess, but it was great because we saw loads of goals down our end, and it was just one of the best days ever. And of course, my beloved Ipswich Town got promoted to the Premier League. Let's hope maybe that can happen again in this season. Next thing I wanted to show you, if we spin round, is this. Oh, it's just green. It's basically my green screen. Again, I get lots of comments and stuff about how do you have it so that when you're recording your videos, you just don't have a background behind you. It's just the outline of you. Well, it's this green screen right here. It is literally it's a professional green screen, I guess, but it's just like some green sheet, really, cotton, whatever you want to call it, and it's up on some big stand that it comes with, all clipped in and stuff like that on little tripod-y type feet, you know. So that's what it is. If you're ever wondering, you have to like use this. I sort of move it out here and like place it straight across there when I'm recording the videos, and I have to like what's it called? It's like keying or something, in order to, basically the computer cuts the green out from behind my back, so there's just nothing there, because apparently green is the color which makes it easy for computers and stuff to read and cut the color out. And they use it a lot in films and stuff, of course, for those sort of action-y sequences, I think, quite a lot of the time. Not that I'm doing anything that intense. So now we get on to the main setup, which is this bad boy right here. A lot has changed, so I wanted to show you basically, because I don't think the last time I did this I had a lot of this stuff. It may look relatively similar, but a lot has changed, trust me, and we'll get onto that right now. So first things first, down here in this very, very untidy corner, like I'm gonna show you, but oh my god, look at all of those wires. It's a nightmare down there, I'm not gonna lie. So I put this table thing here to like cover it up. It's my Xbox One, of course. This is what I play the majority of FIFA on. We do have a PS4 downstairs, but I don't really use it. My dad likes to game from time to time, so he uses that. And then this fluffy thing is like a dead cat wind protector for the big DSLR shotgun mic for when we go out and play like football and do the football videos and stuff, which you guys have been really, really nice about lately as well, by the way. I do have a Xbox 360. Oh, look at the wires. Oh my god. And Sky HD as well in this room, which feeds to this television. And as you can see, Sky Sports News is often on in this on this TV, because I like to keep up with what's going on and stuff like that. And then the main stuff behind the computers, I guess, we'll go to first. We've got a little fan. It's not the nicest. I really want like a Dyson fan, but they are extremely expensive, like stupidly expensive. So right now the the champion fan is what's doing it for me. A lot of the times I just point it at the computer to keep the computer cool when it's editing and rendering and that sort of thing. Next up we have one of my cooler devices. It is what I capture my gameplay with. You guys know that I am sponsored by Elgato Gaming. This particular video is not sponsored, but they are a sponsor of mine and I love working with them, and from time to time they send me some pretty awesome Elgatos. These record, of course, the awesome footage, my FIFA stuff, basically records anything from your Xbox or whatever, and there's a nice ice white one. Ooh. It's a nice ice white one, so I like to have that one plugged in. I've got like a black one as well that I can take away for like travels and stuff, but this one's a bit of a bad boy. I really like it. And speaking of like really nice Elgatos, they did send me a bit of a present. I'm going to take a seat. A while back they sent me a pretty cool box, a nice present if you will. It's a really nice sort of well-made box and stuff, like magnetic on that, and then you lift it up. And they made me like a custom Elgato HD60S, which is the new one with no delay and all of that good stuff. Their newest, greatest and best capture card. Look how sick that is. I was well proud when they sent that to me. I was really happy, and it looks amazing. So thank you guys. I know I thanked you at the time and stuff, but look at that. Pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. And it's the HD60S. I just can't use it on the Mac at the moment, but I will be soon, of course. And I like the white one, it's pretty cool. But yeah, moving on to other stuff behind the Macs. We have just a 2 terabyte hard drive that I do like backups and stuff on. Hate losing data, so I'm trying to do as many backups as I can. And then my Astro A50s. These used to be a lot more sort of useful when I was like playing COD and like FPS games, because you can like hear people really well and stuff. But nowadays I tend to use them because they've got this mix amp thing down in the middle, which is really great for being able to hear people on Skype, as well as like hear music and hear the gameplay. Like you can just hear a lot of stuff, and it means I can multitask with my audio, which is of course really good and what I want. Right, so in front of the big computers and everything, we've got a few things laying around. I'm going to close this Elgato thing up. There we go. First off, we've got like a GoPro. This is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver, I believe, which means it has like the screen on the back. I use this for the more dangerous shots, like when we go and play in the football videos and stuff. Like if we did a crossbar challenge, I would strap this one to the crossbar on a Gorilla Pod, because well, these can get smacked about quite a lot and they won't break, whereas like the vlogging camera that I'm using to record this right now would definitely break and smash, and it's not good. So these things are really good. They're really built well and that, and I like them a lot. We have a couple of Xbox controllers here, just a standard one, and then a really shiny, nice pink one that I've had for a long time that Custom Controllers UK sent me. Really nice guys over there again, and they make some pretty cool stuff. And then we have what I record my audio on. So nowadays it doesn't look as pretty because I've put like a thingy on it, a pop filter, to stop horrible poppy noises and stuff, which you're probably hearing in this video. But this is just a Blue Yeti. It's a pretty standard microphone. A lot of people have moved on from this to lots of other devices. I don't really even know what people tend to use anymore, but I've always found that the audio quality on this is really, really good, and it suits my needs perfectly well. So as long as this doesn't break, I'll be using this because it just works really well, and I like the audio sound, and it's good for with my editing and stuff, and it sort of sits around there quite nicely. The only thing I wish is that maybe I had it on like a boom arm over the top, and I could sort of just pull it down from there, which is what a lot of people do. But yeah, so one day we'll do that, I think. Maybe you can do it with this mic. If not, perhaps I will upgrade or something. And then we move on to the TVs that I've got here. Are both Samsung 22-inch LED, like they're actual TVs, but a lot of people use monitors, but because they're one just for gameplay of FIFA, like I don't feel like I need a crazy monitor, and then two just for Sky is fine over there. They're really good though. I like them a lot, and I think they look cool, which for this setup is quite important. I like things to look nice and neat, and they're of course the exact same TV, so they do look nice around this bad boy, which is my Mac. This is a new Mac, and one of the reasons I wanted to make this particular video, my old iMac just completely crapped out on me. I was editing one morning, I think I was trying to multitask between different windows, and it basically just crashed on me and I couldn't restart it and I wanted to cry. And yeah, so a lot of money later, I upgraded finally. That was always a bit of a problematic Mac, that one, but I really loved the operating system and stuff, so I didn't want to move over to a PC. So I've got a new iMac. This is 27.5 inches. This screen, it's ridiculously big, like almost too big, and this is Final Cut Pro, which, I mean, this is an old video for you guys now, but this was a crossbar challenge that we did like a week or two ago for you. Had a lot of fun making it and stuff, but I wanted to show you like the spec of the Mac, for anyone that's interested. Hopefully it focuses. There we go. So we're on the latest one. We've got a 5K Retina display, 27 inch with a 4 GHz processor. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM and that graphics card. I upgraded the graphics card. I'm not sure if it's amazing. So one of the things I'm most proud of from doing YouTube is this bad boy right here. Again, excuse like the reflections. I will try and keep myself out of the camera or out of the reflections from now. This is my present from YouTube for when I reached 100,000 subscribers ages and ages ago. And they send you this like 100,000 subscriber plaque. It is probably one of the coolest things I've had from doing this. It's like a silver play button, which is of course the YouTube logo. And nowadays you get like a gold one, which is gigantic for reaching 1 million, and then like a diamond one if you ever hit 10 million subs, which, well, it's quite far away, but you never know. Just awesome, like just something to really motivate people to keep on going and really keep pushing that. You know, when you think about it, 100,000 people is a huge amount of people. That's ridiculous. That probably wouldn't fit in most football grounds in the entire world. I don't know if there even is a stadium with over 100,000 capacity. And of course nowadays we're way over double that, which I'm really proud of and stuff. So yeah, coolest thing I've had from YouTube is definitely this plaque thing right here. It's awesome. Final touches then to the setup. I mean, this is going to really screw with the lighting because of course it is light and it's going to make everything else dark. But this right here, you're not even really, there you go, you can sort of see it, and I'll sort of point down before the light changes again. These are 2 light boxes that I've got, which really upgraded my setup for when I started doing all the face cam stuff. Like you really, one, they're extremely hot, so it does make my forehead sweat when I make videos. But they really light your face up well, and I have to say it's been a massive improvement, and that's what allows like the green screen to work well, because this thing has to be kind of lit perfectly across the board, otherwise you get like grainy crap going on, and it's not good, or it doesn't quite work out right. So these lights have definitely helped me. They weren't very expensive either for what they are. You can get a lot more expensive setups than this, but those lights do me proud. And there's some seriously big bulbs behind all of that light softbox thing, which I hope never break on me because they're probably expensive to replace. But then finally we have, or not finally, because I've got another computer to show you, but this is my camera that I record. It's on like a really old tripod, which like my granddad gave me from years and years ago, so I actually really like to have that in my setup. It kind of means something. But this is my DSLR. It's nothing majorly fancy. It's a Canon 700D, which is probably the most sort of cheap and affordable DSLR to use with like video recording and stuff. And I got it because I knew I wasn't going to be doing anything majorly crazy with it. It was basically always going to sit here behind, and I just needed it to record some HD video for me on my face cam. Recently I've started using it for the football videos, which I've noticed the quality is not incredible, but it's still pretty good. And then this shotgun audio mic from Rode, or Video Mic Pro I think it's called, is actually quite good as well. I thought it was a complete waste of money when I first bought it, but recently again with the football videos it's actually come in quite handy, especially when you put the little wind muff thingy on it. It helps out quite a bit. So yeah, I like the look of this little setup. It's quite cool. I don't think I'm ever going to vlog with it because that does look like a massive rig. I know like Casey Neistat does all of that type of stuff. At the moment, you might be able to see it if I just show it to you here. Look in the like the video finder thingy. I'm using the Canon G7X to record this vlog on like a Gorilla Pod tripod thing, which are really useful, these little pods. And that's basically nearly everything. Let me just go and get the the MacBook to show you that, and we'll basically be done. So this is the final thing. This is another new one. When the other Mac broke, I had to work on a really old MacBook that I had for a few days, and it made my videos, one, a worse quality. The Mac couldn't handle it, and two, it was like dangerously close to completely frying and me being left without anything. So when I upgraded this one, I also upgraded the MacBook to another MacBook Pro here, which is, I think, the 4K Retina display. How sick is that background, by the way? Nice 4K version of like New York, looks brilliant. But this thing is nice and powerful, and it really makes things easier for me to be able to work on two different computers is a massive thing. When I go away to Gamescom, which for you is very, very close away when this video goes up, it means that I can actually take this bad boy and vlog every day and powerfully edit, as well as make videos on the go wherever I go for these sort of YouTube events and FIFA related events. It means that I can work on the go, which is so important, and it's just awesome. I'm really happy with how things are at the moment in the setup. It basically looks like this when I'm sat here working. Ignore the MacBook. I'm sat here and the screens look like this. So I sort of flick between the TV, playing FIFA, and I tend to have these really hot lights on me. So when I'm recording my videos, whereas you're seeing the stuff in the background, I'm basically seeing this, looking up at that camera and that sort of thing. So I might be a bit hot and sweaty now. It's warm in here with these lights on. But that is basically my setup, my latest setup with all of the stuff that I use day to day to make my videos. I'll spin around, but hopefully not make you dizzy. That's what it all looks like, and I love it. It's a pretty good one. It's definitely not the best setup out there. There are loads of YouTubers and streamers who have got crazy, crazy setups, way better than this one. But I'm happy with what I've got here, and we really do have the power now to make some pretty cool content for you guys. I'm excited for Gamescom, for FIFA 17, all of that stuff coming up. So look forward to it, and thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it or you found anything useful, then please don't forget to smash the like button. That would be really appreciated. I thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.